on for our weekly construction updates on Highway 61. My name is Margie Nelson, and I am the Public Affairs Coordinator for MnDOT, and I will turn it over to Ed Welch.
Hi, I'm Ed Welch. I'm the project engineer with MnDOT. And
curb and gutter and the sidewalk in place along with the paving. So we've got a little bit of cleanup there to open up the actual 8th Avenue West street. So that should happen.
we
Jumping over
lost
to
you there.
East, we are completing the water line installation at 1st Avenue East today. The crew will jump over onto the storm sewer.
Seem to be popping in and out a bit, Heath.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure. I got an issue with my pickup here, so hopefully my service is okay. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay. I'm sorry about that. So anyway, 1st Avenue East, we're going to continue to work on the storm sewer. There'll be a flagger operation set up at first to get the storm sewer across Highway 61. Should finish up storm sewer about the middle of next week. Right now, our paving operation is not on site. They'll be coming back probably the middle to end of next week to begin the overlay on the north end of the project. Redstone is continuing to pour the walls of the head wall at the box near my sister's place. They'll finish up the walls probably middle of next week, and then they'll pour that concrete in that floor, which will take them through the end of next week. So our crew will continue storm sewer and the partial reconstruct next week. I have a second crew I'm planning to bring in next week, either Monday or Tuesday, and they are likely going to be working out of town on a few culvert end replacements that need to be done. And then once they're done with those, they'll jump back and start continuing on with more of the storm sewer and the partial reconstruct. And like I said, middle of next week, the paving crew should be back paving main line where from the Gunflint heading out of town towards the far north end of the project. And I think that's it from.
Alrighty. Thank you. And then related to that, in terms of any traffic control changes, like he said, we got 8th Avenue West open back up. We will have that flagging operation near 1st Avenue East. And so with that flagging operation, traffic will be flopping back and forth a little bit, but it'll be controlled by flaggers while we're working in that area. And then we have the continued single lane at the box culvert. And then when we finish up that head wall and get that north side of the box culvert by my sister's place backfilled, we will be flopping traffic to the north side of the road so that they can work on the south side of the road, south side of the box culvert. And it'll be the similar arrangement with, single lane controlled with the temporary signal there just on the other side of the road. So that kind of sums up the traffic control changes that we'll be seeing at this point. So I guess at this point, if there are any questions, we can go ahead and get those answered.
When was the traffic changing to the north side of the box culvert?
So like Heath mentioned, the head wall and the floor of that apron will be running through the end of next week. So then the traffic switch will likely happen the following Monday, I would imagine. Correct, Heath?
Yeah, that'll be the week of August 3rd, more likely that Monday. And then I do want to add too that on August 3rd, we are going to be installing the full detour then so that we can begin the work at the Fall River box culvert.
Correct. So we'll definitely make sure and mention that again this next week as well.
Thank you.
Are there any other questions?
This is Michael. I've got a couple. One, is the intersection by the campground then completely open now, or when will that be open in its entirety?
That's 8th Avenue West, so that's open completely to traffic now. There's some minor finishing work going on in terms of, turf establishment and minor work like that, but nothing that has lanes closed down or anything anymore.
Okay, thanks. Second question, over at my sister's place where that box culvert is at, has there been any with any of the rain events that we've had in the last couple of weeks? Has there been any issues there with storm flows or anything that's hindered any progress there?
I guess it has had minor impacts, but not anything that has been a major blowout or anything. They have pumps on site there that they pump out the area, and most of our storms have been not during the working day for the most part. So the storms have been generally overnight, correct, Heath, where they show up in the morning, pump it out, and they're good to start working.
Yeah, it really hasn't impacted us much. It was one big storm that we had a pretty big event overnight. We came that morning, had to clean it up, and lost maybe that day. But other than that, we've been able to control the flow and divert the water as needed pretty well, actually.
Mm-hmm.
All right, thanks for the update.
Yep.
Anything else? Right. I'm not seeing anything. So with that, we will end the meeting here. We'll be back next week at 1 o'clock.
Alrighty, sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you.